Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am back from my vacation. And honestly, check out the tan line. I know, it's a watch tan line, so don't get at me for it. But today, this is kind of a different video than I've ever done. So I am going to be showing you guys the best mod you can do to your gaming headset. So my headset is the Arctis Pro Wireless from SteelSeries. But I think you can pretty much have any headset you want, because this company that makes this modification makes them for pretty much every headset. And what is this modification, you may ask? It is these gel cooling, whatever you want to call them, ear cushions. And I think this is a mod because it's a third-party customization, not something you can get from SteelSeries. And honestly, these really make the experience of having a headset when you're gaming hardcore kind of interesting, because cooling gel, basically, as it implies, when you put it on, the cooling gel obviously is cooling. Like right now I put them on and it feels like it's not like intense cooling, but it just feels refreshing. And I've heard and I've tested this, it lasts maybe about 30 minutes to an hour of the cooling, but honestly you just get used to the feeling of the coldness. And honestly, for me, I got used to it and I didn't even notice my ears being like really hot. I'm comparing these to my Arctis Pro Wireless SteelSeries made synthetic ear cushions, which are synthetic leather. And as you guys can see, they're like kind of falling apart. So that's why I seeked to get some new ear cushions, which are these ones. I like leather a lot because it has very good noise canceling. I just really like these, and I'm gonna tell you I think my pros and cons for them. So my first pro is that they obviously cool your ears. Second pro is they are really cushiony and comfortable. I really do like them. And I think my last pro would probably be just the fact that they are definitely more comfortable than the basic SteelSeries default ear cushions you get from this headset out of the box, which are these really scratchy, low quality feeling ear cushions, which I'm not really a fan of. These just feel better, and when you push on them you can actually feel the gel and like how cushiony they are, you know? You just know that you're gonna enjoy yourself when you have these on. And when you do get these, just remember they have a instruction manual right here, and I will leave them linked in the description, obviously. And on Amazon they have like a chart that tells you like which headset their ear cushions fit, just in case you don't know. Trust me, I'm pretty sure they fit most brands. I mean, unless your brand is like pretty much unknown, they're probably not gonna fit it. But HyperX, Logitech, pretty much anything, I'm pretty sure they fit. However, now let's go over the cons. So I think my cons for these are, first off, since they're not leather, and leather is known for this, they don't have the greatest noise canceling. Obviously, they're better than having no ear cushions on for noise canceling, but when I put them on compared to my leather ones, I noticed that I could hear my PCs more presently, if that's a word. I could just hear my PCs and the background noise a lot more, and I felt like my game was quieter just because I may have not been used to them. So that's my first con. My second con is these are thicker than these leather ones I have on. If you're someone who wears glasses like me, it just doesn't really it kind of fails the test. Since they're much thicker, your headset is squeezing more. So I have my glasses, my gaming glasses right here by Gamer Advantage. Use code Koopa, 10% off, and it supports me. Right here, you can see that, like I showed you before, these are thicker. They are more cushiony because of that, but still you can notice it. So it basically makes your headset have to really squeeze at this point to like get your headset on and not have it fall off. So it really squeezes, and it's not as comfortable as a thinner ear cushion with glasses. SteelSeries, in my opinion, really is not a very glassable, if that's a word, headset. I've just noticed that even with my thinner leather ones, my glasses still like kind of be squeezed against my head. It doesn't hurt, but it's just like, compared to when I wear HyperX, it's not as like comfortable. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. I chose to have SteelSeries. I still think SteelSeries are amazing. It's not as comfortable, and I feel like if anything, it pushes against your glasses more, so they like push against your head more, and it may hurt at that point. You'd have to test it for yourself depending on what your glasses look like, and obviously it's gonna be different. So for HyperX, I feel like it would be more comfortable because for some reason their headsets just don't squeeze your head as much. And I think really the third con is they don't really cool for that long. Only 30 minutes to like an hour, or if you're like an hour and a half. It just like depends on like if your room is hot, because these are like cooler than your room, but if the colder your room is, obviously these are gonna be colder and last longer. So it really does depend on that, but it should last relatively long. This really only applies to SteelSeries or any other headset that uses the same mechanism, I guess, that it uses, but take off old headsets. It's so satisfying and easy. Just take it off. It's simple. But to put on ear cushions, oh gosh, that's where it kind of gets annoying and frustrating. So basically what I read in the instructions, and I used to always just turn them to get them on. Honestly, I tried it now. I can't figure out how I did it originally. But basically to put them on, you're just gonna want to get them kind of aligned, and you may actually have to turn them, I'm not gonna lie. But just like align them, you can't really see here guys, and just try and like stretch the freaking fabric. It's honestly something you're probably gonna have to like really hold the headset super tightly and do it. It takes a lot of like time, and it's probably something that does take practice. I don't even know how I'm gonna get it on. I remember it taking me like 30 minutes to put them on. But basically just get it on there. Now get this part on. It's like really hard. That's like with any SteelSeries thing. So, you know, if you get a headset, you're gonna have to put the cushion on, I'm pretty sure yourself. And it's just something that's just annoying, you know? But once again, like, you don't have to do it. But once again, you don't like have to get a headset cover, but you won't have to do it for a long time. So like I think this is how I like to hold it. I just hold it like this, and like turning it actually does help. That's okay. And then you want to go with your finger inside the ear cushion if you can see that, and you just want to push like with your finger inside. Like don't like obviously try and rip it, but just apply pressure. Okay, that's the first one I got on, and then the part that stresses me out is just turning them to make sure they're aligned, because you guys can see this is clearly not aligned to the headset. It just doesn't, it's not the right way. So to align them, you want to just like what looks good in your head, you know? So I like to align them with the buttons, the first one down. And honestly, I think I got better at it, because that was not as hard as I remember doing it. The first time I did this was on my 24-hour stream on my Twitch that you should go follow. So, you know, I guess you could say that I may have been sleep deprived. And honestly, doing this video, I'm not like sleep deprived, but I got back from my Hawaii trip and I'm jet lagged like really badly. So, you know, I've like retried, like I'm like constantly messing up what I'm trying to say. So hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. See, now I both have them on. It honestly depends. Like, you may be better at this than I am. I don't know. That was easier than I remember. So that was only like 4 minutes it took me to get them on. But yeah, so once you get them on, you know, you're chilling. So now once you have them on, you're gonna see how thick and big they are.
What do you mean by that?
Compared to my little lighter leather ear cushions. So you put them on, you're gonna feel it. You're just gonna feel like you're not gonna feel your head being squeezed, but once you wear glasses, you'll notice. But they're just larger, so you may actually have to adjust this headband. And when you put them on, you can actually, it's weird, like the noise cancellation. It's present, but your voice feels muffled. When I put these on, I can hear myself, but I'm definitely quieter, but doesn't sound like muffled, if that makes any sense. But when you put them on, you can just feel the cooling. It is actually so relaxing. And like when you're gaming, I feel like honestly the cooling, you'll just remember that. So for me, whenever I put these on, I remember the cooling and I just feel like I'm getting cooled, even though when I'm like in a 3-hour long session. The glasses test, you're gonna notice that I'm gonna have a hard time putting them in. Some people put the glasses on first, then the headset, but I've never really been like into that. So like what I do is like I just put it above, but if you notice, it's like slanted. It's weird. So like, there you go. You see, that wasn't that hard to put on, but it feels like they're being squished against my head more, and it's just kind of uncomfortable. And I'm lucky that Gamer Advantage makes their glasses like have a thin thing like this, but like my regular pair of glasses is like, it's kind of like it's like a very thin, like, you know, cylinder, right? So like that probably hurts more than this. And these glasses fit decently fine with my SteelSeries, but they fit so much better with any other headset. I don't know what that is, but so yeah, like I could wear this. It's definitely like not as comfortable as wearing like my freaking leather ear cushions right now, you know. Hopefully you guys understand why I like these so much and understand the pros and cons. Let me know in the comments down below if you end up getting them. I don't have an affiliate link, so I'm not making money off of you, but I'll link them in the description where I got them on Amazon. And do let me know how they treat you. If you don't like them, you can always return. But I think they are just really nice to have, especially when I have 2 PCs running in my room and it gets so hot and I'm like sweating and my ears are freaking super hot. But yeah, like I said, do let me know if you end up getting them, or let me know what kind of ear cushions you use. Do you use like synthetic leather? Do you use fabric? Do you use that like felt that's super soft but can get hot? Personally, I use leather because its noise cancellation is amazing. So if you have a loud house like me, or a loud area where like there's background noise, I would always go with leather. But if you live in a perfect place that I don't live in, where people actually don't make very loud sounds in the background for no reason, then I feel like you could go with these. So let me know though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and before you leave, don't leave. Do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Join my Discord server where you can talk to me and my community. And follow my Twitch where I live stream almost every single day. And yeah guys, peace out.